Chernobyl was the biggest nuclear accident in history. The accident occurred April 26, 1986, near the town of Pripyat, Ukraine. It caused 116,000 people to become evacuated, and they were told that they could not bring anything with them. On April 26th, the workers performed a system test on reactor number 4, and then there was an unexpected power surge, and they tried an emergency shutdown, but the power spike kept it running. Then it exploded, killing 31 workers and spreading a nuclear cloud across most of Western Europe. So if you look down here with the red in it, it pretty much went all the way here and down pretty much. Crazy, right? I know. After the accident, 134 workers were diagnosed with acute radiation syndrome, ARS for short, like right here. And 28 people died from the syndrome within a few weeks of the accident. 19 more people died between 1987 and 2004, but their deaths were believed to not be fully caused by radiation. The things on this person's back right here, that's burns from radiation. So don't get radiated, and you won't end up like that person. In 2000, it was confirmed that at least 4,000 unlucky adolescents and children were diagnosed with thyroid cancer, but most have been treated appropriately. Thyroid cancer is in your throat. Thyroid cancer, if found early, can be treated so you won't die from it. For the older people, they got the more severe cases of plenty of bad things, like cancer, leukemia, which if you see right here, has a bunch of stuff wrong with it, so don't get leukemia. Where was I? Cardiovascular diseases, that's pretty much the heart, and cataracts. That's a word you may not have heard before, so I will talk about it in my next slide. Next. Cataracts are clouding in the lenses of your eyes and usually develops over time, usually in people in their 70s and 80s. It's like that old man right there, see? He looks like someone who would get cataracts. But because of the radiation, it caused people in their 40s and 50s to get cataracts. Look at that. There's a comparison of different cataracts. I mean, healthy eye, cataract eye. Symptoms include faded colors, blurry vision, like right here, halos around lights, trouble with bright lights, and trouble seeing during the nighttime. I know seeing in the nighttime is not our thing, but if you eat carrots, you look pretty good in the nighttime. Also, dogs get it, so that's pretty sad. Many people with cataracts are depressed, so that's a lot of sad people. Okay. Today, Chernobyl is a tourist attraction. Well, it's more like a tourist attraction. You could go on tours of the town, but everything is still irradiated, and some parts of the town, like the dirt or the actual reactor, are more irradiated than other parts. like just a normal building. There is still radiation pouring out of the reactor, but in 2017, they plan to put this thing, this dome, or hangar, I guess you can say, will be put over this, so then radiation will stop flowing everywhere. Radiation is energy, not actually flowing like liquid. But this thing here, it's complete, pretty much. So you just gotta wait till 2017, and then done. Boom. No more radiation. Alright, Jehovah, let's do this. There is a classroom right here. I forgot. During the tour, you can see that people left all their stuff behind. Like it was their pet dog they didn't want anymore. They left dolls and paintings and clothes and a bunch of that fun stuff. It's all still irradiated, so I wouldn't touch it because you might get radiation poisoning. Just kidding. Not severe or anything. You won't die. This classroom is full of stuff, like books and desks, and the lights fell off because nobody would maintain them. So nobody touched it for 30 years now, I guess. Pretty much. Also, the dolls are made to look scary. Not all of them, but some of them, because people are dumb and think they're so funny when they put dolls in scary positions. Like, who would put a gas mask on a doll? Like, come on, guy. Get your priorities straight. Okay. There was a huge city center. It was abandoned, like, right away. Like, screw that. I'm not gonna get exposed to radiation. I'm out of here. Anyways, there was a giant swimming pool there. It's all dried up now, but you can see that the paint is chipping off and stuff like that. And the city center, well, it's more of a community center. It was meant for, like, everything, pretty much. Like, auctions, ballet, basketball, Russian basketball. There's, like, still paintings there for when the poo-poo hit the fan. And, there was an old picture where you could see people doing ballet, but I couldn't find it because Google Images is mean. So, sorry you can't look at it. An amusement park was scheduled to be open May 1st, 1986, but because the reactors exploded on the 26th of April, they opened it one day after the accident on the 27th. To make sure that people were calm and didn't trample each other to death, escaping the irradiated mess of their city. Now, the park has different radiation levels all over the dang place. Like, just standing on the road, you ain't get much. But that moss, man, that's some of the highest radiation in town. Like, in the entire town, besides the reactor. But you already knew that, because that's where the big ba-boom went off. Ba-boom! I'm done. The next slides are gonna, not this one, but the next one is gonna be pretty horrifying, so if you're squeamish, cover your eyeballs when that happens. Anyways, some of the animals in Chernobyl have been mutated and become resistant to the radiation. But not only that, some of the animals have changed physically due to the radiation, including Huge wolves. Some moose with no heads. I don't know how they survived. That one's probably dead anyways. Can't even eat. Anyways. Catfish have gotten bigger. Like huge. Catfish around that area. And they swim near the reactor. Like in the water where all that nuclear I was talking about flowing out. They're attracted to that. They're like, that's tasty stuff. We should all gather. Like right there. And some of the animals have extra limbs. Like, I don't know, 5 feet, 2 heads, 7 butts. Oh, damn. That's crazy. Okay, the next slide's coming up, so cover your eyes, children. Don't let the Satan know. Just kidding. Just, it's gross. Don't look if you hate people with deformities. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. Look at that nose. That's not even, it's Voldemort, guys, when he was a kid. That's genetic now. Because that picture is in color, so it's new. And he's got one long leg and no leg on the one side. Anyways. Children who are also exposed to the radiation have some mutations, like different colored eyeballs. I'm not going to show that because that's boring. Growths on their body. I don't know. You can count that as a growth. And some mutations are now genetic, which means that people who were originally radiated with the deformities now pass it on to their children, like this one right here. Looks like she's staring in 2 directions. How nice. Cute. The events of Chernobyl have left people with diseases and cancers and has left the animals to become mutated, but it has become quite the tourist attraction and has boosted its popularity over the years. Because who wouldn't want to be there? Right? Get irradiated. Grow 2 eyeballs on the back of your head. Nice. It's not as bad now as it was then, and the radiation is starting to fade away from the area. But I wouldn't mess with the border patrol, man. They're tight. Them Russians. Well, they're not Russians anymore. They're Ukrainians. Whatever that means. But look at that dog. Doesn't that make you sad? Doesn't that make you want to help dogs with cataracts? Look at that poor child. He's got his tube in his throat. Has to walk around with that every day. Help that kid somehow. Look at that poor moose. No head. Probably dead. Look at that guy. Has a hole right there. Probably sucks to be him right now. He's probably dead anyways. Like, thanks radiation. Thanks Chernobyl. You're the best. Ukraine, #1. Yeah.